I'll just start. But Xiaoyu is a very defensive character, so she is. You get your offense by basically your variety of options that you have in defense. Art of Phoenix, back 1+4, basically all that. I'll just go into her punishes. For 10 frame, she has 1 down 2. It's +8 and leaves her in rain dance stance. Or she can hold any directional button and go to front turn, which turns it into a +7. Instant 11, say for Bob's down 1, which leaves him in full crouch, you'll have to down 2 it, which leaves you at +7 in crouch. And then for 12 frame, which you'll be using for everything since the range is good, is forward 1+2, which gives a knockdown and a wall splat. Depending on angle and range, you also have back 4-4, which is instant 13 to instant 15. You want to learn which characters you can punish this with, because some hop kicks like Shaheen's, you can't back 4 for it, so you'll have to shoulder it. And at 14 frame, there's no point of doing back 4-4 when you have launcher with 3. Which the combo for this is, that's max damage. You can also go for wall carry via forward 2-1-4, or OK with forward 3-1, 1+2. Then 15 frame, you have probably the best down forward in the game. Tracks really well, 20 damage. It's where she gets all her damage from in combos. And in 60 frame, if for some reason you want a hop kick, you've got a hop kick. But its range is bad, it does less damage, so there's no point in using it when you have down forward 2 total 1. And then while standing, say for Lily's back turn 1+2. For Lily's one, or actually, right, hold on. That'll catch standers, depending on the angle. Chloe seems to be an odd one that will catch standers. Sometimes it actually won't catch standers though, and they'll be able to block it. Like that. Which, if they do stand and you predict them to stand, you do down forward 1. And Chloe's an odd one, I guess. There. Into back rain dance stance 4. But for while standing punishers, you have full crouch down 1, which is instant 10. This is for Lily's back turn 1+2. So this. See, that's the issue with it. Depending on the angle, you can't link the forward 3. Because Chloe's an odd character, you can't. Chloe's just annoying, just ignore her. 11 frame, you have well standing 4, which, say this beats out a move, you actually get a guaranteed down 4. So if this beats out another opponent's move, always go for the down 4. If not, you get forward 3, which puts them into basically a tech catch, where they're forced, or well, a force tech, where they're forced to tech this, and they're teching into a back turn combo where rain dance stance 1+2 cannot be interrupted if you do it good enough or fast enough, which can be hit confirmed. And then this is 13 frame, but why use that when you have this? And that's 12, but same case. And then 16 frame, she's got hop kick. All her while standing punishment is probably the worst in the game. Like, it's real bad. This has no range. Right. And then 22 frames, she has one standing 2 hold. And for whiff punishment, it's down forward 2, tilde 1, 3, rain dance stance 4, the Art of Phoenix 2-1, which is instant 13, hit confirmable as well. Art of Phoenix up forward 4, and if you sidestep right, I say up forward 4 because if you sidestep right Art of Phoenix, the up forward 3-3 will sometimes whiff. So it's just better safe to do that. And then for wall whiff punishment, if I just go to a wall, she has forward 1+2, which is your fastest one, back 4-4, and if it's a long range whiff, you've got forward 2-1, which is NC in this game. And then push back, say Death Fist. Death Fist, you want a forward 2-1 or forward 3. If you're close enough, you can get a free, but I wouldn't go for the free. I'll move on to her pokes. She's got a generic 1-2, which can be a 1 can be inputted for mid safe wall splat move. It's not NCC, but it is safe. You can mix that up with down 4. To keep the opponent guessing, though probably always take the down 4 though because it's such low damage compared to the 20 damage they're taking from the last string of this. If I can hit it. Then you also have one down 2, which I would only go into rain dance stance if you know this is gonna hit, because then they can do you low and then you'll have to guess, because you're in such a disadvantage and you don't want to be hitting back turn because it could lead to a launch. Standing for instant 10, a combo on counter hit via. And it doesn't work on Chloe. Because nothing works on Chloe apparently. There you go. Down forward 4, generic instant 12. Just get the fuck off me move. And then you've got the best down forward in the game. It's 14 frame, which is slower than others, but it tracks fully to her left, tracks a bit to her right, depending on the character. I'm pretty sure Rang cannot sidestep this move at all. It's safe, it crushes highs, it can lead into rain dance stance, which gives a mix up on hit of 1 plus rain dance stance, 1+2, or rain dance stance down 4. You've got back 2, instant 15, it's a really fast homing move which has a follow-up. The follow-up is -8, which is technically safe, but since you're in back turn you have a guessing game. While standing 2, really good counter hit tool. Instant 13, safe, can be put into rain dance stance or not by holding the directional button. Down back 4 is your main standing poke. Instant 18, it's +7 on normal hit and launches on counter hit. That's not the combo, but full crouch free is your main long range poke tool. It can be inputted quickly by down forward, and then free. It's used to challenge Alyssa's down back free range in that matchup because it's slightly longer range than hers. And at certain ranges it becomes ridiculously safe because no one can reach it. Your main low for damage is sidestep 4. It's -2 on hit, so it is a -12 on block. On counter hit it gives a full combo. You really want to be sidestep riding using this because then it grants a better combo. Rain dance stance 2-1, just quick poke just to get out of rain dance stance. Ranged stance down 3, the same as down back 4, except it doesn't give a launch on counter hit, but you can hit confirm the extension. So you can, its range is quite ridiculous as well. It also, if I put rage on, it's also her rage drive, which is probably their best rage drive in the game. Rain Dance Stance 1+2, I use this after I've hit a move and then go into Rain Dance Stance. It's her 50-50 and you can hit confirm the follow-up. So there's no need to, it's safe because you don't do the follow-up unless it hits. And then down 3's obviously the mix up to that. Art of Phoenix 4, fastest move out of Art of Phoenix, instant 12. Doesn't have any tracking, but it's your fastest, so there's that. And then it's Art of Phoenix 2-1, hit confirmable. So it is minus 12, so learn how to hit confirm this. And it's instant 13. Nerfed from Tekken Tag 2. Oh yeah, Rain Dance Stance down 3. Sorry, down 4 sucks. Don't use down 4. You've got Art of Phoenix switch or sweep, which is 4 tilt to 3, which isn't a poke, but it's probably one of the best lows in the game. Like, it leaves you in this situation where full crouch free is guaranteed unless at tip range. And or you can crouch cancel down forward tilt to 2 and it's a just frame, but it will launch people who stand or back rise. If I can show you now, I'll probably not be able to get it. There you go. They can side roll right that though, so full crouch free is your best guaranteed string. I think it's for like 33 damage. Not counting the counter hits, obviously. Then your main counter hit tools, which are obviously generic full 4, which is instant 13. I've shown you combo 4 tilt to 3, which it's just your long range move. It's only -1, which leaves you in full crouch, which gives you access to full crouch out of Phoenix. It can also be inputted straight to Art of Phoenix, but there's no point of doing that. Down back 4, instant 18, as I've said, +7 combo. Just practice buffering forward 3. If you can't get the buffer time down, just do 4 tilt to 3, which is still pretty meaty. Oh yeah, you have up forward 3. I don't like doing it because if they do nothing, then they can whiff punish you with a get up kick. And then I have forward 3 as a counter hit tool. Nothing's guaranteed on Chloe. Chloe can just hold forward and block everything. But if they don't hold forward, you get a Rain Dance Stance 4. Which on Xiaoyu and Master Raven, this is guaranteed. They have to take the launch. And against big characters like Jack Gigas, you have a mix up of 2-2-1 will hit them if they hold forward to turn around, and if they hold back, you've got Rain Dance Stance 4. So it's really good in Jack in the range wars, and Gigas and Kumar. Sidestep 4, -12, launch. It's better to sidestep right 4 if you counter hit fishing, because then you're at the angle where you can get the full combo that she does, instead of not really reaching anything. You'd have to enter it that way. Rain Dance Stance 1, this is, say people are challenging your 1 down 2, because they think you're going to do down 3, which they can interrupt with a jab. You do Rain Dance Stance 1, and it gives a counter hit. Which the combo for that is Rain Dance Stance down 1+4, which is her parry, hold down, which will put her in full crouch, and then while standing 2 held. And that's the staple. It's only -5 and +4 in hit as well. Once again, this is counter hit fishing, hit confirmable, instant 16, -12 only for the first hit, and then it's not, doesn't jail. So don't throw it out unless you know they won't duck it, or it's a counter hit. And then probably this is a ridiculously good move, Art of Phoenix 1+2, the range is stupid on it. It's 19 frames. At tip range, for whatever reason, it basically homes. Like, it tracks, follows them at long range. The combo for that is just dash up while standing 2 held into staple. I'll talk about her stances. This is useless. You do not want to be using this unless at Oki. Say you've got wall carry. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll put them on stand. Say you've wall spat them and you know they're going to get up. You do this, it'll guarantee a forward 1 free. So it will. Which, stand guarding, it's guaranteed. But mid-screen, you want to be dashing into free. And that's guaranteed. But it's only really a wall tool. Say you wall splat and then you can do that. There's also the unblockable with 2+3. This is guaranteed at certain angles at the wall. So it is. If they tech or do nothing and Chloe doesn't want to get hit. Like that. Yeah, I have to learn the angle though. Okay. And then the next stance is rain dance stance. This stance is mainly just used for pressure after your punishes with down 3 in rain dance stance, or 1+2, 1+2, or if they're pressing buttons, that. She does have some options. This move is launch punishable by some characters. It does have pushback and wall spat, but mainly if you want to do a high crush, you'll do it in forward, forward, free. Rain dance stance, forward, forward, free, which is safe. There's also Cali roll, which everyone knows Cali roll. Crush is ridiculous. They only use it on a big read because it is -11 in the back, so you have to guess. But you can. Knee characters, hop knee characters get a full combo. And then there's Art of Phoenix, obviously, which has 3 different entries. There's the base Art of Phoenix, which isn't evasive. Well, it's evasive for a move, but isn't as evasive as other ones. You've got sidestep right Art of Phoenix, which counts as 2 sidesteps, which it's ridiculous to hit. If I record Chloe doing, say, down forward 1, it'll hit regular Art of Phoenix, but not sidestep right Art of Phoenix. And then you've also got full crouch, instant full crouch Art of Phoenix, which if I show you in a recording, right, this will hit sidestep right Art of Phoenix because it homes. It will hit regular Art of Phoenix. But if I full crouch Art of Phoenix, and that's not full crouch, I can duck instantly and duck under that, which means Chloe's only option is back free from sidestep right Art of Phoenix. That's the only thing that will hit it from neutral. So if she's testing or trying to check you with back free on your sidestep right Art of Phoenix, you can just insta full crouch and then hit press down. Your main use for this is hard raid crush, which you don't want to use a lot because then you'll get seriously punished. Or when the opponent has respected you a lot and your pressure, go in an Art of Phoenix and start mixing up moves. This Art of Phoenix down 1+2 is safe. So it's your main mix up from Art of Phoenix sweep for tilta free. Or at range you have 1+2. Yeah, you do instant full crouch Art of Phoenix if you do down forward 1+2. Useful hit confirms. She's got a lot of hit confirms like this, but that's not really useful anymore. So of course she's got counter hit, rain dance stance, down 3-4, which you can delay a lot. You've got Art of Phoenix up forward 1-4, which is just a guarantee after it. You've got rain dance stance 1+2, 1+2, Art of Phoenix 2-1, and then you've got a combo for some reason people complain about. Art of Phoenix up forward neutral 3, down 1+2. Art of Phoenix 1+2, rain dance stance 4, which is all guaranteed on everyone but Akuma, Geese, Master Raven, and Eliza, sorry. I'll go over staples real quick. That's for the Oki one, where down forward 1 will hit their back, down forward tilt to 1, or down forward 2 tilt to 1 will hit them if they stay or back rise. I'm not sure because I haven't played any Xiaoyu mirrors, but she probably can, because Xiaoyu's a bullshit character. That was the free combo. The max damage free combo is obviously... This is guaranteed on the side only, so don't be doing it from front turn because it's not guaranteed. Down forward tilt to 1, 2 tilt to 1 is down forward 2, forward 3 1, main stance 1 3, 1 4, forward 2 1 4. That's the same with hop kick unless you want to get stylish with, but just do the same combo. While standing 2 or counter hit while standing 2 or while standing 2 held gives this, which is up forward neutral 4 into staple, but you want to end with while running free Art of Phoenix 1+2 because you're off axis. Sidestep 3 gives, which you don't really want to be thrown out a lot because it's reactable, gives go into Art of Phoenix, cancel it with back 3+4, and then you want to do back 3 in main stance, and then go through that route. While running 3 gives this. Counter hit 4, you've seen this staple, only works point blank, so you may have to be doing forward 3. Such as, usually after that, if I haven't ran deep enough with the forward 3, I'll just do main stance down 4, or 3 4. Into 4 2, forward 3 1, 1+2. Sidestep 2, sidestep right 2 is that staple into, you know, that ender. Sidestep left is this one. So it's different because of the angle. And then Art of Phoenix up forward 3 series, you have that with on Chloe. So you have to go straight into this, into the up forward 4 ender. You don't do main stance 2 as a filler there because the skilling's terrible, so you just want to end it early and get the easy up forward 4 ender. Then up forward 3 3, it's just the same, except you want to be doing while running free 1+2 because of how bad off axis you are. Counter hit Art Phoenix 2 1+2 is this filler. Art of Phoenix, I have Art of Phoenix Suite because it technically gives a small thing of full crouch free. It's guaranteed no matter what, unless tip range, which then they can back rise. Rain Dance Stance 4 gives back free that route. Cali Roll gives oh no, I'm just going through everything. And then counter hit Rain Dance Stance is obviously the parry enter to that. And then back combos, I'll just go through back combos quickly. It's 1 down 2, Rain Dance Stance 4. Or if you're at the wall and you want a wall splat, forward 3 1, 1+2, shoulder. Back cut turn combo from that is for everyone. I'll go through wall combos quickly, Nick. Yes, this is being recorded for YouTube as well. Any wall thing, forward 2, 1, down forward 1 is your main ender. Max damage is 1, down back, 1 for ender obviously. I'll just do it from hop kick since. And then your max damage from direct wall splat is up forward 4. Chloe's hitbox is giving issues again. Up forward 4 into down forward 2 tilt to 1, which is hits unskilled. And then you also have the while running free up forward 3 1 for melee hits. Free throws, all of our throws besides this one, is it? No, all of the throws besides 2+4 guarantee a down forward 2 tilt to 1. So they do. If I can get it's kind of tight timing, but it is guaranteed if you go for it quickly. I'm gonna mess this up repeatedly now, since I could do it easily on, there you go, on all her throws. So this one, I'll just mash to, down forward 2 so you can see that it's guaranteed. Besides her launcher one, which obviously gives a rain dance stance 4 if they stand, or if they fall to the ground. If I set it, crouching guard, if they fall to the ground, you get a rain dance stance down 4 on them. Or if they quick rise, you get rain dance stance 4 on the back. They can back rise this one though. Also, this throw is very unique because it actually, if I select the stage, it actually breaks the floor in Forbidden Realm. And gives a full combo.
Get ready for the next battle.
I don't know why I messed it up. Actually, Xbox has very fast loading times compared to PS4. It's the only thing that's good about it. And we just say I'll say that and then it'll just mess up. Right, there you go. You want to hold down while standing 2, down 3 to 4, forward 3. I messed up. Forward 2, forward 1, 3, 1, 1 plus 2. I'm messing this up. Paying attention to the chat. Right. And after that, a forward 3 is guaranteed, but it's a just frame, so you mightn't be able to get it. And I'll just keep this stage because I won't reset. Or her main keep out tools, because she's a defensive character and she wants to keep you out when she's got the health lead. You want to be using 4, down forward 1, which is super abusable. Like, range is ridiculous, it pushes back a bit. Tracks left, high crushes, it's just dumb. You've got down forward 4, which is just her quick move. You've got forward 3, which if you hold forward, and it just tap 3, it tracks ridiculously well because it realigns herself. Her main issue, as you can see, is this tracks left but won't track right that well. So a lot of people are just going, oh, sidestep left against Xiaoyu. The issue with that is she's got forward 4, which gives full combo again, which Holmes is safe. It's actually +1 on block, and her 3 tracks to her right. If I can show you in options, right, sidestep left. If she has to be blocking. Right, so 1, 2. Which it'll put her back turn. And it's really awkward because it puts her back turn, so you have a just frame combo, but I wouldn't recommend going for it because it's so hard to link. I can't even link it now. I just really usually go for it because sometimes it can put you front turn, like, oh, not there, but sometimes it puts you front turn because they sidestep and then just, you know, hit a button. But the way to get around that is dash and then input 4 tilt to 3. And since you're in back turn, you will not do the 4 tilt to 3. So you immediately get rain dance stance 4. And if you're in front turn, you'll get this for the hit. So that's a good, you know, mix up of, oh, they've sidestepped, I can't get the forward 3, so I'll just do this. Then I've already talked about forward. Back 1, instant 8. Quick get off me move. Can punish some moves with instant 8. I didn't put it in punishment because it's so small. It's like Alyssa's back 2, you can punish with back 1, which no other character can besides Yoshi's flash. This because it tracks ridiculously well at range and it's only -1. So it's technically still your turn, like it's neutral. -1, even -4 for Xiaoyu is good because she's got so many options. She's got the most options out of... see, That's tracking Chloe to the right. So Chloe's got a bad sidestep. So down forward 1's even more abusable on her. Sidestep right, rain down stance, down back 4. Oh, this? It doesn't reach. Down 3 has way more range. There you go, got it. But don't go for that, there's no point. It's too hard. I have this as keep out, but this is just, you know, basically counter hit fishing because of the range. You do not want to be challenging Jack with this. Jack will down forward 1 you and then combo you. Float. Yeah, Gigas standing for combo. It won't work on Chloe, but on Biggs, this doesn't work, which I forgot to say. You'll have to sidestep right down back, which if I put off axes, and then back 4-4 into while running 3. So I'll do the combo now. Pretend Chloe's Gigas. That's the max damage from that. Evasion. It's just very evasive. Sidestep right out of Phoenix evades ridiculous amount. She's got full crouch out of Phoenix, which, as I said, Chloe can't hit with her back 3, which she can hit with sidestep right. She's got rain dance stance forward 3, which crushes ridiculously well. Crushes some mids. I've had it crush Gigas down 2, for example. You've got back 3+4, which it does sidestep right more than her usual sidestep right. The problem is you have to do input basically at the same time a person inputs a move, or they'll just realign and hit you on the back. So it's very risky. You've got rain down stance 3+4 and neutral 3+4, which will parry if I show you. It will parry highs, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it parries anything else, but high punches. Right. After this, only down 4 is guaranteed. So it's not much. You have your parry, which is 1 frame startup, puts you at +5. Yeah, +5. So this is your mix up from it. These are both instant 14. And if they can't sidestep, you know, either option like Jack, they're forced to take the mix up. You can rage art, but back 1, of course, is instant 8, quick, get off me move. You've also got, if I can get it. Actually, I have to record, but this punch parries, so it does. I'm trying to get a good example of it. Right. There you go. Which can be just frame broken by holding back, but it's really tight. It's safe even if it's just frame broken. You've got your rain dance stance cancel, which, say Cali roll, Lily has a guaranteed Matterhorn after it. The only way to block the Matterhorn is by inputting up forward, which is her fastest way to get out of Art of Phoenix and block, because she doesn't have forward to block. So you'll up forward Lily's Matterhorn if you guess the Matterhorn. You also have down back, which covers a lot of distance, which means her keep out game with this is ridiculous, because they also have to guess of the while standing 2, sorry, which will destroy them if they hit. Power crush as well. You have this guarantees a down 3, and it tracks well to her left. It's a just frame block, yeah, but you don't want to be giving Lily's Matterhorns for free. And I'll go skim through her high crush. Down forward 1, that's all you really want to use for high crush, or sidestep 4. Down forward 1 is just so good. You've also got Art of Phoenix, Cali roll, but that's a super hard read, and it's mainly used to evade mids or pressure. That's your main high crush tool there. It's your main tool. And then sidestep 4 also if you need a low. And then low crush you have hop kick, up forward 4, which I don't really like up forward 4, but a lot of people do, and it gives a combo on counter hit. Up forward 3+4, which doesn't track at all, but if I show you an example, they cannot interrupt this after, they cannot interrupt up forward 3+4 after down back 4. They're forced to take the damage or block. Oh, can you? Oh, you can. It's less damage though, only 6. High crush while running free crushes, but don't use it as high crush. The only reason you would use it as high crush to crush get up free if you know they're going to do it. Oh, I'm not going to attempt that. Like, actually, I'll do it. I'll try it 3 times. I don't know, that's really tight. Like, you've also got, don't use this as a high crush, but use the forward 3 in mainland stance as a high crush. It also on counter hits, but it did in Tekken Tag 2. Yep, wall splats and knocks down. You've got Art of Phoenix up forward 3, up forward 4, all them 4 crush, and you've also got taunt for high crush. If I show you, don't use this, but it's just a funny trick. Oh, it is. It's really meaty on regular hit forces crouch, but I just don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't. It doesn't really fit my playstyle, I guess. And then, okay. I'll just go for enders that give a free forward 3 because okay's a lot. This gives a free forward 3. Up forward 4 gives a free forward 3 on launch. This gives a free mainland stance 4. And then you also have a cross-up option, which I'll have to go at a wall and switch positions. So Chloe's set to tech roll. Oh no, this is going to reset the stage. And this takes forever. Say you want a cross-up, you would end in 4-2-1, and now they have to guess between a cross-up, which they have to switch what way they're blocking to block this, which can get you into a mix-up. So that's ridiculous there. You also have... Right, I'm gonna change stage because I don't want floors breaking 24/7. I'll go to another wall stage.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's just ridiculous, this stage, when I want to reset it. Right. So, well, you also, I've switched sides. You also have, if you're off axes, you also, why did she, I've got the sidestep set. You've also got, for 2-1, jump over, and those get up on the back, which you get a guaranteed resistance for whatever they do. You also have, say, you end in this. If you do a micro sidestep, this will hit on the back. So it will. So on this ender, this gets stronger because if they get up and you sidestep up forward 1, you get a full combo. As it works on axes for some characters, but Chloe, it won't. See? But if you want it on axes combo, one that works on axes, you do that. Which you sidestep whatever angle is messed up. It's a bit harsh timing though. As you can see. I'll try to get the timing right. just to show you again. There you go. You also have, this is a bit gimmicky and I haven't labbed it a lot, but you also have this. Which, against some characters, this will allow Art of Phoenix to 1-hit. Obviously it doesn't work on Chloe because, you know, I'm testing on her. There it is. You have to do the jump cancel one, which this can be jump cancelled by holding up forward and just before you jump, you hit 1. Which will allow the move to come out slightly faster. There's also the forward free one, which guarantees it. And I think that's it for OK, besides, you know, she's got that Art of Phoenix sweep, which does guarantee the strong OK there. But I'll stop going OK because I feel Xiaoyu players rely too much on OK. You mainly want to be at the wall. She's got such a good wall game that you don't really want to be doing OK unless it's a guaranteed read. Like, you are 100% sure that they'll do this. I guess if they do stay down, like say they stay down after this, you can do, right, say they don't want to, Xiaoyu's wall game's ridiculous, so some people stay. Say if they do that, you can do this, but it's not really worth, I don't think. Down 2 will pick them up at the wall, but won't give anything depending on how many hits. So it will. So you have to think how many hits you are and then find an ender. It's crouch cancel down forward, down back 1 for that, by the way. But I just see no point in using it. I'm just throwing it out there because it is a pickup. So it is, and it doesn't work on Chloe because Chloe's small. There is, of course, and off axis, this guarantees a well-standing 4. So it does. So that's your wall ender if you're off axis. It also puts you in this. It puts you in a situation where you can do full crouch down forward 1-2-1, which gives you an up forward 1+2 attempt as well. Down 3 while standing 4. No idea. Haven't really labbed it. No, that's instant 14, so it won't pick up. I guess if you want to do an easy mode one, you've got that, but and then her wall game's ridiculous, and I think it's really underrated, and Xiaoyu's need to be using it more. This is, what was it again, plus 7, plus 8? Plus 7, plus 8. This, you can literally win a game by just repeatedly poking them with this, and people do not want to react at plus 7 against Xiaoyu. So you've got down back 1, which is safe, but this will trade with while standing 4s, so it will. So if they don't have a knockdown while standing 4, you still get a combo. This can't be interrupted because they can't jab because you high crushed them. But it's literally down back 4 spam at the wall. And then if they want to react, you've got 2-1. You've also got, say this is a hard read and you know. Say this is, you know they aren't going to hit. You can do, while running free, into Art of Phoenix wall game, which is even more ridiculous. This also, you know, if they do guess a low, you get that guaranteed on hit. Her Art of Phoenix wall game is 1+2. That's -1, so a lot of people want to jab after it, you know, to try to trade her out, but you can just down forward 1 and crush her. There's also this from standing, which, you know, 1-2 is a mind game in itself. What are you going to do? Are you going to... And this is actually better than most people's generic down 4 because you can have a full crouch Art of Phoenix. So a lot of people don't want to press buttons after down 4 because they don't have much. But you've got this as a safe wall spot. It's not NCC, only the second hit is. So if the second hit connects, this is guaranteed, but it's not NCC as full. But it's safe, and it means a lot of people do not want to, you know, react after her 1-2 punch, so you can just abuse that. I'll go to her Art of Phoenix game because it kind of got sidetracked. It's sweep into this, which... This is also, on some characters, this is actually guaranteed. no matter what. But a lot of people, for some reason, still back rise at the wall, which there's no point in doing, but you get a full combo, so you do, if you crouch cancel down 4-2 into, of course, you know, Oki. You can, yeah, this slightly crushes highs, so if they do react, say they are reacting with this, you can do this to pressure their jabs. And then power rain, obviously, you know, this is -1, this is your main tool. Unless they whiff, then you immediately go for 2-1. And then from rain down stance, say you do a move into rain down stance, and you just immediately want a fast move that wall splats and is safe. Do back 3. Rain down stance, back 3, instant 10, wall splats, and a lot of people will not react to like wall standing 2, and back 3. Like, they'll get hit a lot, or even this, but that is a gimmick, this one. Down back into up. Yeah, you can. I just like this one. And then rain down stance, you also have down 3, which same situation as down back 4. Like, literally, except if they get counter hit by this, you get a wall spat. And if they get counter hit by this... Oh, that used to work in Tekken Tag 2. Well, down back 3 does pick up. So it does. I don't know if you can get up. No, you can't get up forward 4. But you can also get the forward 3. But if you're lazy, just do down back 2. Down back 3, sorry. And then into anything. And that's literally her wall game. That's all that's I was really going to go over today. Does anyone else want any more information, like how to do whatever? I'll just wait until someone, unless someone, or I'll turn it off if someone doesn't want any more information, like any more questions. Like, does anyone have any questions? There's also, if you want to show off, I guess. But that's just, you know, to show off that you can cancel your rain dance stance into full crouch. Oh, actually, there's one more thing. Her throw game was nerfed, so back turn throws, or generic throws are now just a 1 or 2 break. Like, they can decide to do anything. But Xiaoyu still can actually have a throw game a back turn. If you do rain dance stance, up, forward, neutral, and then down forward 1+2, it's really good because it masks that it masks it with the, you know, generic throw, because it looks like she's turning around here. And then there's this one for the 1+2. And then there is also, if you want to change sides, that's just up, forward. But this one is up, forward, neutral, down forward 1+2. This into... if you're talking about counter hit, this won't be guaranteed. Or what do you mean? Because nothing's guaranteed there. I mean, if you want to mix it up, down to 4 is guaranteed at the wall, but that's it. Oh, big combos actually. Forward 1-3 is guaranteed as a wall split on bigs, and then you can choose the ender to forward 1+2, which is your most damage. It will switch sides though, and Kuma will get guaranteed grounded 1+2 on you. Oh, do you mean that? Stuff like this? I don't really, because I have Ralph standing too, so if they want to press any buttons, they're getting counter hit. But this is guaranteed at the wall on bigs, or you can do back 4 if you don't want to switch sides and get, you know, guaranteed pressure on you. So it is. But is there anything else? Like someone wants me to go over, or like anyone having difficulty with something, even if it's how do you beat this of Xiaoyu's? I guess I could cover one more thing and then I'll go off since no one is asking questions. But there's also her rage art. A lot of people fear it because obviously, you know, gives her full combo. Oh, no, I'm not talking about Lily on this stream. The mix-up to this is Rain on Stance 4. That's if you're really low in health where any punishment doesn't matter, but if you can survive their 12 frame punish, do Rain Down Stance up forward 4 as the mix-up. Because it's safer, so it might save you sometimes from not dying. Lily versus Xiaoyu is even though. As much as Lily's or Xiaoyu's want to tell you how much they lose against their character or whatever. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn the stream off then. Unless this is final, I'll give it a minute and see if someone wants something. Oh, I forgot about artifacts. Right. These side rows, they're very evasive, and it means some characters can actually launch Artifinix and they have to pick the mix-up game. Some characters, you can also Artifinix like down, Josie's down forward 1, 2. But this row, if you have the 1+2, Artifinix 1+3 or 2+4, and then you hold down. If you don't, you get the throw. Which the throws are, they're generic throws, but since they're inputted from the stance, so they're input things, they have to break them, like Tekken tags throws. 1+3 has to be broken with a 1 throw. 2+4 has to be broken with a 4 throw. Or 2 throw, sorry. And if they whiff something big and are still punishable, then they have to guess which side you're on. If they're on the right side, the 1+3 actually changes. Because since it's on a side throw on their right, this changes to a 2 throw. Because you have to break throws on your right with 2. And then this becomes a 1 throw break. But this is good to escape a lot of punishes. And then you have duck, obviously. You also have, if you want a back turn throw, but this is reactable too. So you might as well just use the Artifinix cancel one. But I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Oh, I also have, if anyone wants the link to the Discord group, I have it. Just DM or tweet me, don't tweet me, but DM me on Twitter if you want the link. I also, you can whisper me on here. Well, you can do Artifinix 2 on block as well if they're guessing with something that you can crush. But if you want a link to the Xiaoyu Discord group, I've got links to it. So just send me a private message on Twitch or Twitter, and I'll send you a link. LC is.